Yeah, we're gonna do introductions in a minute, but y'all were just talking to yourselves, so I
Yeah,
figured.
you guys are just talking.
We gotta do introductions. Shaq has got to get out there
Yeah.
that he's in the chat, you know?
Yeah, I'll give you all good introductions. Don't worry. I just got to get this room built. And y'all were talking about some sensitive stuff that I couldn't put on the air, so I had to wait till y'all were done. Otherwise, I would have did this at like 7:45.
There was nothing sensitive about what I said, and someone else brought some other stuff up. That's all I will say.
First off, you definitely typed something,
That's
and
not
then it got said out loud. And then somebody's address might have got dropped, and they might live in the same state on the same team, and now it's awkward. I'm just letting you know.
Some people like to play on the same team.
Some people do. I got this thing up, guys. Oh, Wrigley Dust in the house.
Uh-oh, Wrigley joined?
Wrigley joined.
Wiggle, what's up, Wiggles?
That's it. That voice you're hearing, guys, he's one of the new announcers for ERL. That is the one Stay Puff Lando. What's up, Lando? Lando, this is where you talk.
Well,
Wrigley.
now I can hear my voice. I don't hear
Lando.
him.
Lando.
Yo.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, I'm trying to talk to you, buddy. Come on, chat with me. Chat with me. Talk to me.
What's up?
You've been away for a while. Heard you were climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. That was pretty cool. I'm happy you did that.
I was doing some hiking. I just needed a break for a little bit, you know?
Yeah. The game gets stressful, you know?
Yeah, us slow guys got to step away. You guys have my blood pressure through the roof.
Right, that makes sense. When do the legit... What? When do legit to air my grievances? And Swamp, hello. I haven't heard from you, sir. I am so
Rash?
happy. Yeah.
What's up, Rash? How's
he doing good. Living life, you know. So that's what he's going through there. Yeah, just chilling, just hanging out. So you climbed the mountain. That's a plus.
I got to the top.
You got to the top of the mountain. You're good now? You're at the top of the mountain? You're figuring out life?
Yeah, trying to, but it was hard getting back down.
So, I heard you were racing in some leagues. You were running where? MOB?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I heard you, the way you get into that league, you had to send, who was it, Paulie some foot pics or something, right? To get in that league?
Well, you know, Paulie's small, so if you got bigger feet than him...
Gotcha. All right. That's cool. I'm down, you know.
Yeah, he's down with feet pictures.
I can't wait to see if he pops in the chat, because I actually miss talking to Paulie and Hick Ross.
He's in a race right now. He's live on a race. He's been running with the OGR guys.
Really?
Yeah, and I want to, I give them guys a shout out because I raced with them 2 Thursdays ago, and they're a pretty good group of guys.
Really? OGR, yeah? Was that Evil, OGR, and all them guys?
Yeah, he had X and Hobart and all them, and a bunch of them there. Sniper was over there, which is AKA Corey.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I met a few of those guys in chat. They usually kick me out of lobbies, so that's cool.
Really?
Oh yeah, I get kicked out all the time.
That's all.
By like the 3rd race with them, I tend to get kicked out because if it's a pub lobby, I'm usually hooking somebody just for a spot. So yeah, I'm not the best in pub lobby.
Yeah, but
not the best in regular lobbies.
If it's X's lobby, X usually don't kick nobody unless they like really wreck somebody.
Right.
Because like I said the other night, we were racing in there, and he let anybody stay. And if you were slow and you stayed in the back, he didn't care. As long as you weren't intentionally hitting anybody, he let you stay. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're a good group of guys over there. Just like ERL, there's a lot of good guys over there.
Yeah, ERL, man. You're, we have Stewie, who's usually up in the booth with me. Yeah, we used to have Shackett, and then he got jumped into a car because his talents were being wasted up in the booth. And
really?
Stewie, that's how Shackett started in this league. He started out as an announcer, and then he became the pilot of the 4-car. And he's really turning that 4-car season around because in the beginning of the season, it was not doing a lot.
So he did it backwards. Usually, you're supposed to drive and then retire and go to the booth. Yeah,
no, he unretired and then he had to give the watch back. Also up in the booth tonight. So far, we're going to go jump into some subjects and some fan voting at about 8:15. So hopefully you guys got some names you want to say and all that. Up here with me tonight, we have the man I just spoke about, the one Shack Attack. Hello.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Living life, being fabulous.
That's
hard.
it, yeah. Glitter and unicorns, I get it. That's cool. Coming up on June 1st, so I feel like your inner power is really going to start cresting soon. That'll be good.
It's like there, and it's ready to like explode.
Gotcha. Little Katy Perry's going to come on, and your roar is just going to be playing.
That is the month that I can dress like a hoe, and nobody cares.
We play video games. I never look at you. You're fine. Just like you want, buddy. I'm in my underpants right now. Hey, do me a favor. Stick those things in the microwave.
We're going to go somewhere. We're going to go to the town.
Let's move on. Let's jump over. My homie, my brother, Mr. JCR McLovin. Hello.
Also known as Daddy.
He's not. I don't call him Daddy because he is my brother. So,
hey, Rick.
What's up, man?
Other than just getting sneak dissed about 30 seconds ago, doing pretty good.
Sneak dissed? What happened? Who said something?
Straight up got dissed by the announcer just now, but we're doing good. We're doing good.
I got third place last night. Let's not forget that. All right, I am also a driver.
I'm very happy of you.
First podium of the season.
Side, the 23 car has more wins than the 4 car this year. Yay!
That is another spectrum of the racing season that we have to look at. Is
that like I don't even understand that because you ran the 4 car and it didn't perform. So wait.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The 4 car has yet to finish out of the top 10 since I've taken it over.
And then I got in better equipment and instantly won. It was the SHR equipment dragging me down. I just have to admit that. Sorry,
that makes
guys.
sense. That makes sense, man. You filled in for. Well, who was in the 23 prior to you? Who'd they fire?
I believe it was Condi.
Condi. And then he had a little bit of issue with, I guess, lagging, and then you moved in.
Condi got fired?
It was a situation, but we had a driver change, and McLovin took it over, and he's what was it, 2 races, and you got to win with it, McLovin?
Second race, yeah.
Yeah, second race, and you got to win. I mean, that had to feel pretty damn good this week.
He changed the motor, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Got rid of that SHR motor and put a McLovin motor in there.
That's it. He threw his own gears in that thing.
Well, I'm just looking at the stream here, and Rash asked why we stopped Mob. He said Paulie can't ride the rides at the carnival. He's too short.
That makes sense. So the
guy that ran the league just didn't say nothing and just stopped coming. Well, Rash, just to answer you real quick, I was going through some health issues, so I really wasn't playing the game a lot for the past 2 months. But I'm feeling a lot better now. And as far as Paulie, I don't know what they want to do or with it or get back on it. It was a lot of fun, but he was going away for work every week, so he couldn't commit, and then I couldn't do it all the time. So being sick and also I couldn't commit. So that's pretty much what happened with Mob.
Also,
we'll go back to McLovin.
Also, Swamp Ball, I want to tell you one thing. I miss you, buddy. You are the homie, and phone's always open. All you got to do is text. So, not to get too sentimental on you folks, but hopefully he's listening. So, yeah, back to McLovin, 2-race domination. That's nice. Where'd you finish the week before, McLovin?
10th. I got doored by the 4 car.
Here we go. Gotcha.
Look, see, even the dogs agree with you. Even the dogs agree with you.
I didn't bring it up. I got asked the question and answered.
So you got doored by the 4 car, and so guys, moral of the story is don't piss McLovin off, or he'll come back the next week and beat you really bad. Solid, good job. How are you on dirt, McLovin?
Not good.
Not good at all?
Nope. I am probably the worst driver in dirt you'll ever see.
I mean, we were out there practicing. You were decent. You were not, like, you weren't bad. Like, you were, I mean, you can get around the track.
Yeah, I run about 18-second lap times. I mean, not all that's quick in the race, but...
No, you were running fast laps. So, I don't want you to be discouraged with yourself. You're gonna do just fine, because that win put you in the top 16, which is awesome.
But I am
Now,
giving up my spot.
all right. We'll talk about that later.
Too late.
What are we talking about later?
No, we're talking about how handsome Shovelhead is. Ladies and gentlemen, Shovel, do you have your voice on shareable?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear Shovel out there in the chat? Give me a thumbs up. Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? All right, whatever. I'm just going to talk to you until they tell me they can't hear you. Welcome to the booth, Shovel. You are the pilot of the 22 car, having a pretty good season here in ERL. We were just talking to McLovin about his win this week, and that was a pretty big step ing out of the 4 car into the 23, and then grabbing that win inside that tornado we call Darlington, where everybody apparently just got angry at everyone. Yeah, it was a little hectic, but we got through it. So you are the captain of your team. Who do you have on your team, Shovel?
Got NF Real, Bow Hunter,
Right.
Racer Rick, the Hurricane, which is now
Stroking. Yep.
And I think Mac Attack is replacing the 21 in the 21 car.
Nice. So you got Mac Attack as the pickup, man. That's really, really cool. Also, to fill in on what Kenneth Martin just put in the chat, you could say Big Rig too. You could totally say Big Rig and vote for me, and I'll race in the race on Sunday. No big deal. I just want to screw things up for Martin. That's all I want to do. He's like, come on, you can't, come on. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you can't do it, Rig. And then I'm like, all right, I guess. Damn it.
You can do it, Rig.
I could, man. The car was on rails last night when it wasn't sliding into people. Hashtag Big Rig. Love you, McLovin. So in your team, you're gaining new guys. Is that how you started the season with those guys, or did you picked up Strokin and Mac later in the season, right?
Yeah.
So
I had Condemned.
Right.
He doesn't show up anymore.
Gotcha. All right, that's cool. I mean, you got to get them points because we are doing a team thing here. You got to get your team points. Yeah. So that's a huge thing for you guys. And with the guys that you have out there, I think you have a decent team. I'm excited to see what Charlotte looks like. I really am, because Darlington was a single lane track, and Charlotte you got a little more movement. You can actually do some stuff. You can work as a team, use some draft, and I think it'll be fun. I really do. Now up in the booth, folks, I left them last because I don't know. We were supposed to have a few more guys up here, but like work schedules and everything else fell apart. We have Bad Martin. What's up, buddy? Bad.
What's up?
Hi, Bad.
Why you leave me last?
Because you're the co-owner of the league with One True Death. You guys run this league. This is your sandbox. And you're the captain of Stuart Haas' team. You guys are winning in points. You've been having a great season, right? So, I'm pretty excited. Like you're a big deal, Bad.
Yeah,
you're a big deal.
He saved the best for last with you, Bad.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez, I ain't the last one. He ain't interviewed half the people in here yet.
Well, your team is kicking ass. I mean, I see the points. I mean,
I tell you what.
What's the key to that?
Luck.
All luck, huh?
Well, it started off just being a group of friends that I had that we love racing and hanging out. It wasn't like a cream crop pick, but it seemed to be to everybody else. But they're like, you got the best pick out of the whole group. But all mine I brought over as friends for us to race together.
Well, who did they say was the best pick out of your whole team? Eagles?
Well, they thought McLovin, but he turned it into a shit show. He didn't know how to drive that 4 car. I had to hire his boyfriend in to get that thing.
His boyfriend,
screaming.
Huh?
Yeah. Shackett filled the spot. he was in the back seat. He moved to the front seat.
Little do you know, he's been filling McLovin's spot for a while. Let me tell you what.
That just don't even sound right.
It wasn't supposed to. This is Checkers and Wreckers. We can say what we want up here,
That's
buddy.
wrong in so many ways.
This is Checkers and Wreckers affiliated with ERL. That's what it is. It's
Just
little
want you guys to
affiliated.
know you are my 13th reason, and bye.
We made the list. We made the list, guys.
Hooter just said, "What's up to everybody on my stream?"
Nice. What's up, Hootie?
Garv Racing too.
If they're gonna vote, they have to vote on the Big Rig Gaming channel. That's the one thing tonight, so we can keep it all on one channel.
Whoever's watching, go to the Big Rig Gaming channel. Subscribe,
and
follow, and vote.
Fondle, whatever you want to do over there. We are going to open up voting in 5 minutes, so we could have a mad rush. Hope you guys share this with everybody. Tell everybody to get on and vote some people in. Tonight we are doing fan votes, but I saw Eagles is up here. Eagles, hey.
Yo.
What's up, bud? I'm glad you made it. Guys, this is the pilot of the number 10 car, and usually at least 3 conversations on Sunday night. So that's good. That's good. Welcome to the booth, buddy. At least 3. Usually, I mean, and I will say this, just from watching so many of your races, you have become so much more of a patient driver than you ever were. Like, and people still think you're aggressive, but I'm like, oh, he looks patient out there now. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You got 4 wins this season, bud. It's working for you. Did you consciously change anything up this season?
I mean, this is the first league that I've run in that has had this number of cars, so, that always changes the mentality going into a race when you double the field from what most leagues run, between 12 and 16, and every week we've got 25 to 30. So, if you make a mistake, you're not going back to 15th, you're going back to, almost twice as far back,
Right, you're going back to 28th pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, you want to be patient because you don't want to overstep and make a mistake. These are long races, 50% races. They're long races, and you make a mistake, it's going to be hard to rebound. Like you said about the whole aggressive driving, I feel like toned it down a little bit this season just because a lot of these guys I haven't raced with too much. I came into this season not knowing probably 80% of the field. So it was a clean slate from previous leagues that I've run in with where I've run in with guys for 2, 3, 4 seasons or 2, 3, 4 calendar years. Came in here and pretty much had a clean slate with most of the field, and I feel like it's been a good season. I've had fun. Yeah, obviously I've had a lot of success, but
What happened?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, totally understood that. The whole thing is dirt this week. Now, you watched a pretty good race last night. I went back and watched your stream today. Obviously, guys, go back. High Side Racing, give him a thumbs up. Any stuff he's putting up. He was commentating for us, and I know as a commentator that's a thankless job usually. And for him to take time out of his life to do that, especially when we were out there just mixing it up, having a good time. It was a lot of fun, man. So go ahead and thumbs up his stuff and share it. Do whatever you can do. Subscribe to his channel. Build his channel up a little bit, and really keep this thing going. But watching that race last night, Eagles, like, did it make you excited for Sunday?
Yeah, it did. Dirt's obviously way different, but than what we've typically run, but you also got to factor in we're running sliders. It's not set up, so the handling of the car is only going to get so good. With
right.
Only adjust the sliders so well. A lot less things to tweak on, but yeah, I'm excited. Not quite my cup of tea. I don't expect to win. So try and do what I can, but it's the All-Star race. 5th is as good as 10th, and unless you win, second is as good as last. So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking to have fun. I've enjoyed racing in here, other than a couple, not great races. I feel like most of the races is good, and doing something different this week. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, is there any prize for the All-Star race? Does anybody get anything that wins the All-Star race, or you just get to say you won it? like is true and bad, like giving somebody a $25 or $100 gift certificate to like Outback or something?
Look, bro, I don't have PlayStation 5 money like you do.
What do you mean?
I knew it.
You just paid 160 in charges. You're good. You got it.
Bad is so angry right now. All right.
Yeah.
Listen. So voting is open, guys. Write in your numbers. You got to put in the guy's name, though, all right? Kenneth Martin already put it in there. Bad Martin did. Driver voting, you can vote for whoever you want. Those guys or, Rig. You can vote for me. It's okay. I'll accept it. Just go ahead. Put your votes in and try to get these guys going. I'm stoked because that's a really good pack of drivers. I mean, you got Real Smooth. You got Shack Attack, Stroke and Hall, Tech Nasi, Viper, Crangers, Dunlap Racing, who's track? Oh, T-Rex, gotcha. Tone Touch there. Oh, that's a nice vote in. Field Filler. Now that could be different. That could be, he did start a little late.
For Field though. You vote for Field, you might bite yourself in the ass because he'll come back and win.
Now you got Mach in there, Mach 1 Mac, and then you got Rob G's, and you have Skins, and then also Big Rig. Now, when we're going through this, Hootie Hoo, Robert H put Hootie Hoo in there. Hootie Hoo is now. Are guys into developmental eligible?
That is Hooter's
Shut up!
name.
Don't give it away.
So
developmental
guys that are
drivers
on the list are eligible.
So you're telling me guys that drive in developmental cannot make it that aren't in a ride?
Rob and Skins are in because they just got picked up by RCR. That's the reason they're in here.
This feels like blasphemy to me because I'm technically what they're looking at all night on the track. Like, I'm there. I am ERL. What's up? Like, what is this crap? What is this? I don't.
If Big Rig gets the majority vote, I'll back out and broadcast. If I'll go pay my $60 in charges that PlayStation's ripping me off, and I'll try to get my account back by Saturday evening.
Nah, I heard that account's gone.
That's majority vote.
I heard that account's gone. I heard that account's gone.
What do you talk shit?
That's big. Now,
how much stuff did you lose on that, Bad? Did you lose everything?
Everything, yeah.
So what, you don't have no more setups or nothing?
They just suspended my online account. I still have my account. I can take pictures and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, let's see who we got to vote for. I'll broadcast. That's Road Rash.
Like next time, broadcast.
I hope you will. I miss you. I'm probably going to be stuck in the booth. I just hope you're there talking to me in my ear like you are every week.
Oh my God, these two need to get a room.
Shut up! I love that guy. Leave me alone. Even though he wrecked me, Hootie, I vote Shaq. Ooh.
Shaq wrecked somebody else?
Jeez, McLovin, anybody but Shaq.
That's McLovin's hashtag. Anybody but Shaq.
So can we take votes off for if McLovin says no? That's counting as vote. He says a negative.
I don't know. You do what you look. You make your own rules on this one, man. Did Shaq just misspell shut and put shit? Like, did he just write the word shit in my stream? Go edit that post, man. They're gonna take that crap down. What's wrong with you? So, Shackett, if you get voted in, how do you think your car's gonna be tomorrow night or Sunday night?
We raced last night. The car felt good. I'm kind of on the same thing as Eagles. My thing is I joined the league a little late. I've been there every week. I've proven that I can race here. I've been racing up front. I've been, racing against the best of the best. Everybody in there is really good. So, kind of like Eagles. I'm not the greatest at dirt, but it's a good opportunity to, I like the fact that I'm having to learn something different than the normal, asphalt track. I don't think we're going to win. My hope would be to at least, get a top 10 in it. So.
Damn. Dude, I think you'll be able to get a top 10. Your car was really fast last night. You gave me 2 gifts last night because I tapped the wall, you didn't pass me, and then when you went underneath me, you just backed off. I'm not saying I'm great at that track. I'm pretty okay. So it's like, I think you'll do good. I mean, I don't know if I'm ERL good. You know what I mean? These guys are pretty good according to Martin. I can't be those guys because I got to be.
I gave my vote to my teammate.
Wow.
He said, "Wow."
Martin's like, I hate him right now. I hate him so much. Listen, Martin, you have some guys, right? Let's talk about the guys that made that cut line. All right?
Yeah.
You have that list?
Oh yeah, I have that list.
All right. You want to who do we got that's 1 through 16 right now?
1 through 16. Let's see. I posted it up in yours. Well, right now it's we can go start at the top. Eagles is in first.
Right.
Shovels is in second. Hoot at third.
Okay.
And the man's fourth.
All right.
Johnny's third or fifth. Marlboro's sixth, and I'm seventh.
Oh.
True Dad's eighth, or True Death is eighth.
You said
Racer
it right, True
Rick's,
Dad.
Racer Rick's ninth.
All
Doctor's
right.
10th. Grizzle's 11th. Pittman's 12th. Nesta is in 13th, and NF in 14th. McLovin just cracked into 15th this week. He's in the top 16, and then Bowhunter's in the top 16.
Now, with all that being said, is that how it's going to go out on Sunday, or is there going to be adjustments to it?
And there's going to be adjustments to it, and you wanted to wait to announce it till Sunday night, so it's up to you.
Yeah, do it. Announce it on Sunday night, man. That's big time stuff. I'm pretty excited about that, guys. So stay tuned till Sunday to hear about your top 16. You know who you got to vote for now, so come on, put them votes in the chat. So
who's there? They're posted up in the beginning of the chat.
Right.
The drivers eligible for the vote.
Somebody just posted them also.
So you got Wrigley, Real Smooth, Shack Attack, Stroke and Hall, Tech Nazi, Viper, Crangers, Dunlap, T-Rex Field Filler, Mach 1 Mac, Rob G's, and Skins for Life. He'll never be on the shirts team. Never. He has great abs.
Oh,
so that's what he does, man. He works out his abs. So let's get that voting in, and let's see who we're picking. I mean, we got 10 guys on here. That's at least 10 votes. There's probably a bunch of guys working, or they just don't care. That's probably the other bit. So we're just hanging out and waiting. Now, McLovin, we just said it, man. You're doing what now? You got top 16 all over you. You got the opportunity to go to that track and really do some stuff. I mean, take the opportunity.
Yep.
I mean, that's going to be a hard track to race with a lot of people on it. Because the cars are already going to handle like poop. You know what I mean?
Did you say poo?
Poo, yeah, poop. They're going to handle like poop. That was for Shackett, poop. You know what I mean?
Shackett. Shackett says man words. He says shit. That's what Shackett said.
I don't want to get you banned.
It happens. It happens on this one all the time.
How about format?
Yeah, let's go over the format. What did you and True Death come up with? I want to hear your game plan for Sunday.
Okay. The heat races, I think there's going to be 6 or 7 in each heat race.
All right.
Each winner of the heat race will advance.
Okay.
And then the fan vote will be 2, but that once tonight they don't have, so I'll have probably about 6 in each heat. But they will be 13% races, no stages. So run it hard.
So 13%, no stages.
They will qualify into that. We'll run a qualifying session for the order of that, and then the main race is going to be a whole different qualifying for that.
All right. So each heat race has its own qualifier. Guys will get placed, run their qualifier, and then we'll do the second one. Now, when you were making that, you just what'd you do? Did you pull names out of a hat, or you just went odds and evens? What'd you do?
Odds and evens down on the point standings, so it was fair.
Awesome. That's the easiest way to do it, you know. With that being said, I mean, is there a stacked heat you're looking at that you're pretty excited about?
Well, since True backed out and Wrigley moved up, it was Heat 1. It's going to be Heat 2 now. It's going to be the stacked one.
Okay.
From what I can see, it all depends on the fan vote too, because I haven't really officially I kind of put out a little thing last night, and everybody was getting excited that the one was really stacked and they were going to have a hard time.
Gotcha.
So, but depending on who gets taken out for the fan vote, so it might even juggle it up a little bit more here. So,
well, it looks like Shackett's getting a lot of people to say him. I voted for Shackett. I put it in there in the chat.
I don't know, man. Shackett. I even voted for Shackett. Why not?
Wow.
Hooter just voted for Shackett. McLovin's getting upset. He's about to bust a hemorrhoid.
Eagles just keeps writing Krangers in the chat.
You get one vote, Eagles. One vote.
He's like, no, let's go.
I voted for Krangers.
Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Vote for yourself, man. I want to see you in there.
No, I don't want to vote for myself.
Right now, you and Krangers are the only names I'm really seeing, so.
Cool.
That's pretty fancy. Now, what's the mentality going into this race? Just survive and get on to Charlotte? Are you guys even practicing this track right now, McLovin?
I mean, I had to go to practice a few last night, just goofing around, but other than that, not really.
We did have a pretty good at practice.
I mean, the greatest finish in NASCAR history, if I might say so myself. Good win, by the way.
Yeah, 1/1000th.
Yep.
How about you, Shaq? Is there a different mentality when you hit this track?
Survive.
Wow. It's gotta be.
Hooter says no Nesta. Anybody but Nesta.
Stay on the high line, pretty much.
Gotcha. What about you, Bad? What are you going to be preaching to your team on Sunday?
Don't make a name for yourself. Drive sensible.
Right. Well, I mean, hell, it's a big show to follow. That was actually watching Eagles stream last night. It was very entertaining, watching the car slide around and stuff, and it was it's a lot of fun to watch. I had fun, but I don't know if I had that much fun. Like, it's more fun to watch than it is to race it. Eagles, are you switching anything up, man? You're the number one guy. You are the leader of the pack right now in ERL. Extra points are always good, but, I mean, do you need them? Are you going to take it easy?
It's going to depend on what my car is going to look like come Sunday. If I have a 15th place car, I'm just going to try not to take anybody out. If I have a car that's capable of winning, yeah, I'm going for the points, because come playoff time, it resets, so going to need them.
Now, what is the victory winner? Like, what do they win here? What do you get out of this, Bad?
You get the normal playoff points, so you would get 3 for the win, 1 for each stage, and then we're giving 15 points out to each driver that finishes the race. That shows we're going to lose.
Yeah, so show up and show out, man. At least try to qualify it. Now, when you say 15, right, for anybody who shows up, so say you're early on and you're trying to qualify for these qualifiers, and you don't make the show, but you just, you still get your points?
15 bonus points if you're in the heat races and finish the race.
Yep.
You get 15 points. Now, winners of the heat races don't get their 15 bonus points until they finish the main event.
Oh.
So they can't just win and say, I'm not going to the main event. You got to go to the main event to get your 15 points.
Wow.
Well, that's a good rule. That means they got to race and they got to finish the race. They can't just back out.
Right.
So Bad, that means you got to stay. You can't just quit because you're mad, Bad.
Sometimes you just got to walk away.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, man. It's definitely hard.
When you put work into something, and not only just the driving aspect, but the time and the keep it going, and with meeting with the captains and and just like this stuff, getting it organized, and then you see a bad show and it's just it pisses you off and you just want to leave.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Darlington, there was a lot of wrecks, and I mean, it was kind of exciting. I mean, a lot of cars were banged up and bruised, and it was different. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was it
Call
was
it
a
different. That's a good word for it.
yeah,
Different.
it was a rugged race. Doc in the house. What's up, Doc? Can I rock? What's up, Doc? Trackside. He's in here. Guys, we're still looking for them votes. Eagles, how are we looking on votes? We doing good? People actually voting?
We've got 6 votes right now.
We have 14 viewers and 6 votes. Guys, come on, vote for who you want in the race on Sunday. This is
you
the
have
fan.
voted for somebody. I've seen a couple names on here that is not on the list. Martin posted, which I did repost.
Right. You can't vote for me. You can't vote for me. Martin said no.
I'm seeing a lot of Reg. I'm seeing a lot of Hootie Who. I've seen some others.
No, Hootie Who can't get in. He's not on the list.
Exactly.
That's it. That's
Your
it,
vote is not
man.
being credited unless you choose one of the
got a
drivers
lot.
on the
Shackett
list.
looks like he's got some votes.
We gotta get this going now. Lando, you're new to the booth, man. You're gonna be coming up there, and R&R Digital Media usually takes care of it. We run on the Exclusive Racing League channel. We also live stream our stuff onto there and all that fun stuff. It's pretty in-depth situation.
Yeah, I follow whatever. I watch your races almost every Sunday when I can, Rick.
I know. You and Hickster are always in there, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hick Ross is doing really good on the iRacing too.
I heard he was doing pretty good.
Yeah,
he was doing good. Now, when you see this format and everything that we have coming out for this weekend, what's your thoughts on our All-Star race? You think it's going to be a good one?
I mean, I wouldn't have it at Bristol Dirt. So whoever came up with that, I mean,
First conversation for real, and you're busting balls. Come on,
I'm just saying.
Go with it.
That's me personally, because I watched a little bit of the race last night you guys were in. I seen you get up to like 9th, 8th, and then there was a wreck in front of you, no caution. You hit a couple cars, got shot down. I just think with that many cars, there's going to be a lot of accidents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on it, because the cars are hard to handle. And like Eagles from McLovin said, you're on a slider, so there's not a lot of adjustment. And if you try to run the high line to the wall, you know what I mean? You're going to hit the wall, maybe come off the wall. It's just, I don't know. I think it might be a shit show, or it could end up a good race. I mean,
that's it. That's really it. It's a crapshoot. It's one of them races you have to watch.
I feel, you have to watch it, but I feel if you get 28 drivers in there, knowing all them guys in the league and all their egos, and I think they're going to go balls to the wall, and I think it's going to make a good smack-up derby.
Hey, Lando.
Go ahead, man.
There's only 20 drivers in this week.
Yeah, there's only 20.
20? That's still a lot. That's still a lot on a dirt track.
So
you guys had, 16 last night, right?
Yeah, we had 16, so it was, it's going to be right there with us. But yeah, so the way that like we were talking about, the 2 fan votes will be in, then the 2 heat race winners, they'll be in, and that'll give us the top 16 plus 4, and we'll have 20 guys out there racing on Sunday night on Bristol Dirt. I'm pretty stoked about it, because it's going to be one of those races that you don't typically see. We're not going to see, much like what Eagles was saying, we're not going to see the stereotypical, this guy wins, but you're also competitive. You really don't see that every week. So, I don't know. You can't call it. Usually you could see in practice who has a good car. But you could have the best car ever and tail whip the wall 2 laps in a row, and the guy behind you has already passed you.
Well, it's definitely going to put everybody on an even playing field.
Right.
You know what I mean? So really, out of all 20 drivers, anybody can win it.
Unless they got a modded controller, in which case then they win.
Well, I even think with a modded controller on the dirt, it's going to be hard. You know what I mean? I don't care what you're running. I just think it's going to be a hard race, and hopefully tempers don't flare. But we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be exciting,
Oh yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, man. So even though he wrecked me,
Hootie, I can't wait for that.
I'm just reading these back right now. Looks like a lot of guys out there. Shout out Hootie Hoo, by the way, for last night's race. He ran exceptionally well.
Hey, listen, Hooter's a good driver when he's sober. Hooter's a damn good driver. I'm dead serious. He'll tell you.
He's fun, man. I love Hootie.
He is. Hooter's fun. He's a funny guy. He's a good guy. Listen,
Hootie's got a cat that walks across his desk every week, and he gets mad at it.
Because he always has peanut butter on his desk. That's why.
That's
we
weird.
know what he does with the peanut butter. Listen, well, I've been racing with Hooter for 5+ years. Hooter's a good dude. He's a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I'm glad he's in the league races, having fun, enjoying himself. You know? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about: enjoying yourself.
That's it. And I think it's going to be an opportunity for these guys to do something different, step outside the box, and you know, they're bad.
Yeah.
The prize. Did we talk about that yet or no?
Sure. No, go ahead.
So one thing I wanted to put out to you guys, Bad and I and True were talking about it, and we're going to do it for this race, is a trophy, essentially. Not a trophy in the sense of, here's a trophy, put it on your mantle, because honestly, it's a video game, that's pretty lame. What we're going to do, I have acquired from our sponsors, Napa. It's a replica hood, smaller scale, with Napa logos all over it, and the winner of the race on Sunday will be receiving that. So not only are you going to be getting your points, but you will also be winning this replica hood, which I'll snap photos tomorrow and post them up in the chat, so you can actually have a little wall hanger, little piece of memorabilia to put on your wall and be like, yep, I'm the king of dirt this season.
That's a nice souvenir there.
Now Eagles got incentive.
That's it. Eagles, how would you feel about winning a Chase Elliott hood there, buddy? You'd be pretty stoked?
Yeah, I'd try to get it signed, but Chase Elliott doesn't sign things.
Yeah. No, he don't like signing things at all. But
NASCAR Cup Series thing. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. No seriousness, that'd be cool. Have another
something you could hang in your game room. You know, I think guys would be pretty excited about it. It's
lame trophies sitting around. You know.
You want to sell some of them? I don't know. We could just. You want to duct tape over stuff and just write like 2024 and you just start. Did you call it lame? They're not that lame. They're okay.
I only said it was lame because you said it was lame.
The trophies are lame, but still, you know, it's like I don't even like them when we win our championship. Like the one year, my son's all right, off topic. My son won the championship. His baseball team won it. So instead of trophies, we got rings, because rings are way cooler than trophies. Like, it's just. Do you want to wear a trophy around all day? No, I want to wear a ring and show people that I won. That's what I want to do.
McLovin said he'll buy a trophy off the Eagles for 50 cents. In the chat.
That's funny.
I want to hear Shovel talk a little bit. Shovel, what do you think your final 4 predictions are for the season?
Shovel left about an hour ago, Martin.
Did he?
Yeah, Shovel left.
I'm out my patio, so.
Yeah, that's why I haven't talked to Shovel. Shovel left.
Where's
Who's your final 4, Eagles?
Oh, geez. My final 4 prediction?
Yeah.
Dude, I actually, believe it or not, thought about this earlier today. I don't know why, but I did. I think it's really tough, but if I am to not include myself, I would say I'd put McLovin in there. I'd put Shovel. I think I'd have to put Houdat. And then I think it gets really tough. You could throw Dan in there. You could throw True in there. You could throw yourself, Martin, in there. Shackett. This is the thing, though. You've got all these guys below the cut line. Technousy, Shackett, Crangers, Field. You've got, well, I guess McEvan's in the cut line now. But you've got all these
Eagles,
guys.
shut up. You're going to make the Final 4. God, you're the best driver here. Quiet it down. Put yourself in there. Stop being so modest.
What's your predictions, McLovin?
Eagles, Dan, Shovel, Shack Attack.
See, you're not even putting yourself in.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, so I'm not putting myself in.
You'll make it.
From the perspective of the announcer, if we really had to look at this every week, Eagles would be Eagles would be spot on. I definitely think Dan, being as cerebral as he is, that's a solid pick. Now, field filler, I don't know if he has enough time to make. I mean, he's probably
That's
got.
what I was saying. There's so many guys
Yeah.
below the cut that if they get into the playoffs,
Yeah.
they've got a shot. Shackett, Tech, Rangers, Field.
Yeah,
if
they're
they
not
make
back below the cut
playoffs-
because they're not good. It's just that they started late. So
Yeah, they
Right.
started late.
So
and
we
if
got
they
all
manage to get in,
these guys that are going to come up. I mean, it's gonna
there's
because
12 guys you could throw in the Final Four.
all those guys in the top 16, it's going to shuffle. You know, we're going to get shuffling. So some of those guys are going to be on the outside looking in and maybe motivating themselves to drive a little bit harder. But I don't know. I don't know, man. We got 5 more minutes of voting. If you haven't voted, vote now. 5 more minutes.
And Rick,
Yeah.
I just want to add on to what you said. I'm not trying to disrespect any other driver. That is just my personal Final Four, based on what I've seen. Like, that is no disrespect to any other driver. That's just based on what I've seen, who I think will make the Final Four.
So I do believe, and this is just me like talking to you. If you have the ability to run, you know what I mean. If work doesn't get in the way, I can easily see you. I could see you Final Four at the end of the season. And here's my dark horse on the season has always been since week 1, Bad Martin. And then you quit last week, and that ruined it. You jerk.
Yeah, dude, I was about a lap away from lapping him. You know, you didn't want that bad.
Oh God.
I don't know. The 3 more cautions after that probably would have got me back up there, huh?
Shots
Yeah, you might get
fired.
your lap back.
Shots fired. They may have been intentional. We don't know. We don't know. Shackett, how do you feel about this?
About what?
You think you're gonna be hitting the old playoff button? You're gonna be hitting the Final Four this year?
No.
What? Come
You gotta
on.
stay positive, man.
Is that because you don't think you're going to make the playoffs, or is that because you don't think you're going to make
I think I'll make the top 16. How do the playoffs work again? Remind me. What are the cutoffs? Like, what are the... It goes from 16 to what?
It drops 4 drivers every 3 races.
Just
Yep,
like
every
real
3
life.
is 4
Just like
races,
real life.
just like
But it only
NASCAR.
resets once, right?
I think that I could possibly see myself getting probably to the top 8, and then that's where it's going to probably stop.
It's only one reset, so check it. Whatever playoff points you have at the start of the whatever the championship run. So if you got more points than 10th place, I mean you're going to move up that spot. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see myself getting into the top 4, just because there's a lot of drivers that are way better than me this season that I think are going to get to the top 4. But if I had to pick a top 4, it would definitely be Eagles, definitely be Dan, and then.
You guys are discrediting who dat. I'm the only one with him in my Final Four.
For the other 2, I feel like Hudat's definitely, I think, going to be a sleeper. I think he's going to be there. And then, to be perfectly honest with you, if Field Filler continues to like have good runs, I think he could easily get. I think if he can get into the top 16 to start the playoffs, he'll definitely be there for the top 4. I feel like it.
Gotcha.
Stewart, vote.
Stewart, you gotta
Love it,
vote. You can't vote for me, apparently. You gotta vote for somebody else.
That's right.
He said put Shaq into the 23 car because he whines like Bubba.
I mean, at least I can drive.
Jesus.
to be seen.
Oh boy.
All right.
Go ahead, vote, Stewart. Come on, McLovin, you too.
I don't know.
30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. Voting's over in 30 seconds. Vote your buddies in. If you can't, then...
This is for me, and you guys can... I'm going to ask you guys, too. I feel like once you get into the top 16, it's going to be hard to pick who's going to move on, each round. Because I feel like there's always going to be a very tight battle with the cutoff with drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's like, listen, you're sitting there talking about how it's going to be difficult for you, but I've watched you race since you got in here, and you've been top 5 a whole bunch. So
I honestly, knock on wood, and I honestly don't take any race for granted. I am just happy that I got the opportunity to drive in the number 4 car for Stuart Haas.
Right.
And I think, I think luck has a lot to do with it. Like, I think I'm just in the right spots at the right times. And, I've gotten a lot of help from McLovin and you and a bunch of other guys that helped me, understand the car better, because I was never a custom guy. I came from sliders for every league that I was in, And then when I got into customs, I was relying on everybody else's setups because I didn't know how to make a setup. But just joining ERL, a lot of guys have taught me, okay, when you're on pit road, make this adjustment, this will help here. And I think that's finally helping, but a lot of it has to do with McLovin spending the time with me and really, helping me with a setup and, taking the time, teaching me how to drive the line. You can't... I used to be the type of driver where I would drive it, as deep into the corner as absolutely possible, and who cares if I hit somebody.
Gotcha. All right, so voting is over, guys. We're done voting. If you didn't vote, you're a scumbag for watching and not voting. It was easy. Jerks. Eagles, what's the tallies look like? You got anything good?
I do. So do you want me to announce what we've got going on here?
Listen, I invited you up here. To do this. I want you to have this moment, buddy. You go for it. You tell them who's in.
You want G to count because Bad can't.
Bad Math Martin can't handle. Oh wait, I can't call you that anymore. Damn it.
So Field has 1 vote. Rob has 1 vote.
Gotcha.
Dan voted for you.
And we've got a tie for first.
Okay, who is it?
Crangers and Shackett both have 4.
Wow.
Ooh, I haven't voted yet. Let me be the tiebreaker.
It's fucked.
That would be hilarious.
So,
I don't know what that means, but...
So that means
we're taking 2.
Yeah, we're taking 2. We're taking 2. So that the tie for first is perfect, because that means those guys get in based on the fans then.
Cool.
Well, Shackett, you're up in the booth, man. How's that feel?
I'm grateful.
You don't have to race in the qualifier now. You just show up and drive your race now.
That's gonna take a lot of stress off for me, because I was ready to find out the fan vote and then immediately go into the next 3 days of nothing but practice.
Well, you should still do that. I mean, don't.
No, I know.
This goes out to everyone in ERL and anybody who watched Darlington. Just go in and practice, guys. Just do that. Yes. Practice.
I think you guys practice.
I think the biggest thing was seeing the heat that I was in. I was very nervous, because there are so many good drivers in Heat 1 that anybody could in
So wait, with those 2 guys in, who didn't make it now? Does Stuart Haas have their whole team in this?
They do.
Wow. And that's one subject we're going to end on, guys, because we're going to talk about the team points for the next 3 minutes. Stuart Haas this season has had a commanding lead. It's been pretty dominant. A lot of teams have been shifting and switching. I did want all the captains up here to talk about this portion of it right now, but Bad showed up, so thanks for being a captain and a buddy, Bad. I appreciate it. with the season unfolding the way it is, I mean, how many points are you guys up by right now?
300 and some, I think.
We bet him over and didn't even give him a courtesy spit. That's crazy.
Oh, jeez.
He gave him a reach. He gave him a reach around.
I'm cuddling, boys. I'm cuddling. It's okay.
While he's looking that up,
340 point lead.
Wow.
So for right now, but we've been lucky. You know, our driver stayed.
There he is.
I think with McLovin joining Toyota, I think Toyota is going to be on an upward.
Agreed.
You think Toyota's going to be... That's hilarious. You got to be a team to be good. They're just being honest.
Hey, Eagles.
Yo.
So how many votes did I get, though?
Oh, dude, you probably won it.
This sucks. This sucks bad.
There's a lot of the people that voted
sucks,
for
dude.
Why does it suck, Ray? Why does it suck?
I quit.
He said I quit.
The true vote?
I'm going to go fucking announce FTR races again.
I didn't see True Vote in there at all.
No, I didn't. I was driving.
No, True. Well, okay. True has been working like a madman. And, he explained that was going to happen.
On who's tied. Shackett's tied and Cranger's tied.
We have a two-way tie right now for first place for Sunday's vote-in. So, I mean, it's Cranger's and it's Shackett.
And the other vote was Rob. And who was the other one?
Yeah. Field got one vote. Rob got one vote. But Shackett and Cranger's had 4 apiece. So it was pretty unanimous that those two.
So I need to be the tiebreaker, huh?
Well, you can.
No, you can pick anybody you want. You don't have to break the tiebreaker, but the top 2 go in.
You can break the tiebreaker to see where each one of us starts in the position.
That would be good.
Let me see.
Shackett said he'll give you a reach around.
I'm a fucking all right here. There you go.
No. Real smooth. Real smooth got a vote. Good job, Real. I like it. Oh.
McLovin left.
McLovin said, I'm out. That's, so I got, I got majority votes, but I can't race. So way to go, Shackett. You get to fill my spot. Good job, buddy.
He didn't want to race.
Wait, who did True vote for?
True voted for Real Smooth.
Oh my God.
Is Real still in the 24 car?
Yep.
And he's racing on Cameron's squad, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
No, he's racing on Marlboro Finest.
There you go.
Yeah,
as he left the league.
That's
Cameron,
the other. Talking with the captains. Just discussing the points and everything with Bad Martin here. We have had some changes coming up. You guys will hear about it, and pretty excited to see how this race unwinds. True, I'm happy you jumped up here, man. How's your season been going?
Going pretty good, man. Moved a couple spots this past week, so
right.
We didn't talk in, so can't complain.
That's good, man. Yeah, how's the team coming along? How what's your thoughts on the team strategies right now coming up to Charlotte after this week?
Well, so far, the best team on strategy wise has been Stuart Haas. Hands down, they're the team that's catch right now. So maybe this team, the new guys I put together on the RCR, maybe we can do something. Hopefully.
That's a big deal, man. I mean, you basically built the team right back up.
About the second or third time, to be honest with you.
Well, and that's the one thing about the team situation is sometimes guys' lives get in the way and stuff like that,
Exactly.
But seeing what you got going on, I mean, how does it look for the rest of the season? Do you think you can give Stuart Haas a run for their money?
No, I don't think anybody can because that was a hand-picked squad from the beginning. A couple of his drivers didn't even run in the Winter Series, didn't even know they were going to participate in the season until the end of the Winter Series, and they was already on his team. So it's, he brought in his friend with. I'm not complaining. We was all able to do it. We was all able to do that, but I picked mine from the Winter Series and wanted to teach him how to our style of racing and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't think anybody's going to catch Stuart Haas this season. Maybe
Well,
next season.
That being
better.
said, I still only have 3 members of my original team from that start of the season. So
Let me say here, I got one.
I know you guys. That's what's really doing the point spread is the commitment. People say they're going to come and just don't even have the respect to let their captain know that they're not coming, so they can get a guy to fill a spot. That's just the bad part about it.
The big thing is, yeah, I guess the one thing that you could, we could put out to all the drivers is the best ability you could have in this game is availability.
Yeah.
Because when you don't show up and you don't tell people you're not going to be there, you usually get replaced.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think they're starting to learn that, though.
Yeah, you just got to be honest. That's all you guys got to do is be honest with each other and let these guys know.
I believe after the All-Star break, though, I believe going in the second half of the season, RCR will pick up, a little bit better. I ain't gonna say a lot better, but they'll get a lot better because I ain't pressing my guys to drive aggressive or worry about where they're finishing. So I just want them to learn how to race around 30 cars. That's all I want. But we'll do something.
I got you, man.
Hey, True, quick question, True. I heard the 47 car is up for sale again. Is that true?
No, Skins for Life's got it, Lando. So that's cool.
Well, I seen Corey was jocking the 47 car for a little bit. He asked me if he can run it.
I filled it up before I came on here.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Who's driving the 47 now?
Skins for Life.
Skins for life.
All right.
Congratulations, Skins for life, man.
I hope he does good like Corey.
He seen your name come in the chat, so he made sure he filled that before he talked to you.
I know.
Lando, let me tell you what happened. They had to pull your seat out of that car, and they had to damn near cut the roof off. It was so big.
Yeah, hey man, I'm a big boy. You know what I mean?
There was no foam left, man. And then they kept finding like Cheetos wrappers and shit laying
Cheetos.
around.
That shit's bad for you, man.
I think it was because the headrest was so big because he's got a big head.
Hey, don't you talk over there, 160. You better get your goddamn account back.
Whoa. All right. Shots fired. So we got some guys up here. I'm happy I got to talk with the captains. We got our 2 fan votes in. I'm happy you guys participated in that. Krangers and Shack Attack in the field. And damn, folks, we're going to be at Bristol on Sunday. So thank you guys for joining us. Grab your popcorn. Grab your beer. It's going to get dirty this weekend, so let's have a good time. We'll see you guys later, folks. We were at the hour window, so it was enough time.
Damn, it was an hour already?
Yeah, we did.